had to ask like 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-965-1433. 800-965-1433. 800-965-1433.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Now, from the Signature Bank Studios.
This hour of The Shaun Thompson Show is sponsored exclusively by DonleyAuctions.com. Vintage toys or model trains in the attic? Sell them for top dollar. DonleyAuctions.com.
AM 560. The Answer.
Boy, I'm watching this Tennessee stuff. I didn't know, Squirrel. The fro is back. Love the fro. Used to beg my mother for a perm. All right, let's go to Frank in Lamont.
Hey, Shaun, how are you?
Good, babe. Please tell me you're kidding.
I did. Oh, no. It's making the rounds. It is a video of a cop in uniform in his squad car out of Bridgeview, Illinois, right? It's not a recruiting video. It's a call to action. This guy is he identifies as a Palestinian police officer and is saying we need to flood police departments with our way of thinking, right? And that's obviously a foot in the door because one day these guys will get promoted. They will start setting policy. They will, set procedures, and it just goes downhill from there, my friend.
Here's the other thing. I was lucky enough when you get around and you live a life of quality, right? You do a lot of things, and I'll never forget my first real introduction to somebody who had left a very, very pro-Islamo-Nazi mindset country. It was a kid in the pit, and I used to tease him. His name was Yusuf, and I used to call him Useless. And we would start talking, and he would tell us these horror stories of what it was like, and the litmus test that you'd have to abide by to walk out of your house. And he was a smart guy. He whatever his real religion was, who knows? But he didn't want to practice that abusive, tyrannical stupidity of, if you don't believe in my religion, I'm going to tax you or kill you. And it was fascinating to realize the dangers that were out there in the late 80s. We were sequestered from the reality of it in a certain way. But when you have somebody who's advocating the absence of what American law is, the liberty of the individual, we could believe whatever we want. So to me, the test is if someone says they're Muslim, good, I hope everything is wonderful. You don't mind if I don't believe in that poppycock, do you? You don't mind if I think it's awful creepy to marry a 6-year-old and claim it's okay because you didn't have sex with her until she was 9. You don't mind if I call that a pedophile, do you? And if the answer is they have a problem with that, well, then I know what they are. Because it's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. Yeah. Just read it. It's preposterous. We've got expert after expert to come on here and tell you that. Now we've got the guy here telling us in Texas, you're going to turn us all, we're going to get rid of our guy. Are you out of your frickin' mind? And for a group of people who gets their ass kicked on a regular basis, they're awful chesty about it, Frank. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, Zed, bring out the GIMP. How's that for a recall? I haven't seen Pulp Fiction in years, Zed. What do you want to tell me, babe?
Hey, I'm telling you what. I was listening to you talk to the Gaffney gentleman.
Yes.
16,000 beheadings in the UK. I find that very hard to believe.
No, I looked it up. Here's what he said. Their kids have to go to counselors because they've seen beheadings. There has been 16,000 attacks of machetes. He specifically said machetes and knives. And I said to myself, Zed, I did. Boy, that seems like a lot. Do you want to hear something, Zed? All you have to do is go on any AI. You could pick Google or you could pick Clyde. I like Clyde myself. Based on recent crime data, figures 16,000 is often referred to in London, England, rather than all of Europe. But here's the breakdown. This is staggering, Zed. In London, the data, police in London recorded approximately 16,344 knife crime offenses in just 2024 to 2025 period. UK in general, significant issues across UK, 51,527 knife offenses recorded in England and Wales, including Greater Manchester, in the year ending in 2025, Zed.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yes, it is, Zed. You just make sure you stay in Montgomery and you tell your kids keep their head on a swivel. Thank you very much. Appreciate the call, man. You got it. It is not.
Well,
Bring out the gimp.
Nice. A Pulp Fiction cut squirrel. There is no
I guess you
bounds
just have
to
to
your
wake him up now,
skills.
won't you?
Yeah, you know, if you say that bring out the gimp in Washington, it's either Kamala Harris or Nancy Pelosi. And Kamala Harris, it's out of a Buick Riviera trunk with a red ball in her mouth. Nancy, we got to try to keep her shirt on. Lemo Chris.
Yo, Shaun. Hey, before your last guess, you're talking about Columbus, Ohio, and these Somalis, right? So I had a huge event in Columbus over the weekend, right? It was at a hotel. I went to the hotel back in September, and these Somalis just bought it, right? Big name hotel. It was pretty nice. I went back in March just to double check, and the place was getting run down. We had a tent. We had the big conference hall tent. It was all taped up. There was like a pop stain splattered on the wall in March. I'm like, oh, maybe they just had a big event. So we show up there Friday. The tent's leaking water all over the place. Half the lights are out. No heat. That pop stain that's been on there since March is still there. So it was like a battle with these Somalis, right? None of them spoke English. So I find out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I find out. I go, what the hell's going on here? You got all these Somalis. They're not doing nothing. So somebody told me that Columbus is giving the Somalis a $1 million grant to buy businesses. And all they have to do is have that business for 1 year. And what they do is sell it to a family member. They get another $1 million grant. They have to have it for a year. And it's just a trickle-down effect with all, because these families, there's like 60 of them,
It's the Somali shuffle. That's the Somali shuffle, Chris. We just discovered it. And by the way, when it comes to maintaining property, when's the last time you did a little research on Somalia? It looks like Rashida Tlaib's underwear drawer. You don't want to look at it.
Smells like it too.
Oh, that's a rough
like
one.
it too.
Yeah, I got you. I heard you. That's rough. I still can't get Michelle Obama. It's like O'Hare. Urine, failure, corruption, and disappointment. 312-642-5600.
He's Shaun Thompson.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
And this is the Shaun Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.
Everywhere you turn, it's plus, plus, plus. Retail chains, streamers, even our phones come with plus. And to think it all started with hassleless